The moment in your life when it's time to awaken. You stumbled upon the cottage, no mistaken, divinely orchestrated. Meet Auntie Karen, who knows where you've been searching for that clarity in this moment in life. When you're feeling so alone, Karen's Cottage is here to be a second home. We all have a common bond. Auntie Karen, the responsibility she's been given, that's what comes with psychic ability. You have to deliver in truth and humility. She's tapped into the divine. She knows that every person is here by universal design. When you hear that southern accent as she says, come on in, she's ready to begin. The duality of the Gemini personality is absolutely a reality. Don't let the sparkle in her eyes be misleading, that she will spring into action. If you want a reaction, not even a fraction of what she's got to unleash, suggest you respect with the rest. This is her space. Don't forget about her twin who's not afraid to catch a case. If you get in her face, this is the cottage, come on in. Now your journey can begin here at the cottage, come on in. Welcome to the cottage, welcome to the cottage. Come on in as your journey.
Hey everybody, how are you guys doing? Cozy Dreams, Brianna, Fly Gal. Good to see you guys. What up, what up? Hey, Mary Lynn, Supernova, Karmic Karen, how y'all doing? Kate, what's up? Phoenix Cat Cole. Good to see you guys. Welcome in, everybody. You guys ready for some random channeled messages? General good chit chat. Thank you, Kate, as always. Thank you. As always. Hey, Unbreakable K, how you doing? But anyway, we're going to do random channeled messages for all of the signs, and we may chat some. I have no idea. This is very random. You know, it's late at night for me, and so I'm just, you know, we're more chill. I don't know. I'm just more chill when the sun goes down, right? I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, let's do it to it. You guys are ready? Let me get some banners up. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. All right. You like random? Good. Hey, Carissa, what's up? What's up? How you doing? All right, let's go, Aries. We are going to do, by the way, I'm going to use the pendulum. We're going to do the random yes, no questions for all the signs. And then we'll go to the tarot. I might use some oracles tonight, too. I might do that. You know what? I am going to use Mystical Kipper. I haven't used that in forever. Yes, I know, right? It's not like my moon is in my 8th house or anything, right, Anastasia? I know. So we're going to do we're going to do Mystical Kipper. We're going to do a yes or no with the my pendulum. I think I'm going to do spiritual AF cards tonight for y'all guys too. We'll do that. Hey, you know what we should do? We should do what am I trying to say? You know, the crazy cards. I can't think of the name of them, but it's these. The ones that call y'all out. Y'all know. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it. We'll do that. But okay. All right. You can tell like I'm real organized, right? I have totally planned this out before we went live, but okay, whatever. All right. Let's see what's up. Hey, G. Good to see you. All right. RK in the house. Mattia. What's up, everybody? Good to see you guys. All right, let's do it, Aries. Let me shut up talking and let's throw some cards. Rebel deck. Thank you, Shay. It's the Rebel deck. Shay to the rescue, as always. Thank you, Shay, for I couldn't think of the name of it. It's like the one that calls y'all out. That's fun. But okay, whatever. And it calls me out too. You're not alone. So yeah. Hey, Joy King, what's up with you, little Leo friend? All right, let's go. Let me timestamp for Aries. Let's timestamp for Aries. All right, Aries, I want you to think of a yes or no question. Think of it. You don't have to put it in the chat, but think of it. And I am going to give you an answer. It'll be a yes or a no. All right, give me just a minute. Yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Well, thank you, Mary Lynn. I appreciate that. All right, let's get your rebel deck message, Aries. Give me Aries rebel deck. Aries, Sun, and Rise. Okay, hold on. Aries, laugh a little. Don't take life so damn seriously. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? All right. So yeah, let's go to let's pull your spiritual AF message for Aries. Give me a spiritual AF message. All right. Your growth scares people who don't want to change. Are you getting shit from people you think should be cheering you on? If you thought of them as scared people instead of giant assholes, could you be more compassionate with them, or at least let their current assholishness slide for now? Compassion. Tastes nice and minty fresh, doesn't it? Right? All right. Let's go to the Kipper. Gina, what's up? How you doing? Yes, Shauna, Lacey, what's up? All right, let's get a mystical Kipper. What does mystical Kipper have to say to Team Aries? What can I tell mystical Kipper for the Ram fam? Some of you guys are going to be either relocating a long distance or traveling. All right. This is a long way. Some of you, you're celebrating big success as far as just you've come a long way. All right. You've come through a lot. Give me another mystical Kipper. Rich, good gentleman. And it looks like somebody smart, somebody well established. Is that a divine counter? Is that a romance thing? Is that a job? Is that a boss? I don't know. But okay. It's giving King of Pentacles vibes, right? So we'll take that. And somebody generous. But I get that they're intelligent. Whoever this is intelligent. Remember that don't get overly if you've been dealing with some sort of a health issue, it's something minor. It's more minor than you might think. It's just a health scare. It's short term. It could be a cold or something like that. To be honest, it may be just a forced rest, just to kind of, get you to get caught up on your rest a little bit. All right, let's go to the tarot. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? All right, Ram fam, let's get a little tarot message and see what you guys need to know. Hey, Infinite, what's up with you? Yes, thank you guys for dropping a like. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, Aries. Let's get a little more. Let's get a little more for you. Let's see what we got here. Hang on a minute. Wow. Okay. You know what, Aries? Listen to me. I like this. If you don't like your circumstances, fucking change them. You are the Aries folks. Don't forget it. You're the ones that are not afraid to take a leap of faith. Okay. You're not afraid to put yourself out there, do something that's never been done if you want something that you've never had, right? If you're not happy in your current situation, 10 of Cups in reverse, the Sun card in the reverse. You're the Emperor. By God, fix it. Take the bull by the horns, if you will. All right. If you're dealing with a romantic connection that's not going anywhere, it's just not doing it, fly the coop. If you're single and you want romance, baby, go manifest it. And if you need help manifesting it, hit your girl up and I can help you with manifesting over on my Patreon, Phoenix Rising. All right. If you're not happy in your job, baby, go get a new one. Make a new job. Okay. Start your own business. If you're getting bored and unhappy and you're self-employed, then change shit up. Okay. Find the passion that you once had and make shit happen. You have much more control of your circumstances than you think you do. Yes, you are the Emperor. You are the first sign of the zodiac. You are the ones that are supposed to take leaps of faith. And you don't just, you just blaze your own trail. All right. You set the standard for the rest of the fucking zodiac many times. So don't forget about it. Okay. Don't forget about it. That's what I got for you, Team Aries. That's what I got. That's what came out. So that's what we're doing. All right. Let's go. Hey, Luna, Erica, show me kitties. How you doing? All right. Let's go to Taurus. We're going to read for Taurus. We are going to chit chat some too. But whatever. Right. That's it, Colleen. That's it. All right. Let's do Taurus. Let me get a sip of tea. You too, Doris. How you been? Lucretia. Hey, Ruined Shadows. What's up? Yeah, we'll definitely chit chat some. We may, take breaks every few signs and chit chat. If y'all have like spiritual topics you want to talk about, keep that in mind. We'll do all of that. And I forgot to tell y'all this. We're doing mini reads tomorrow night. Those are on sale until midnight tonight. They're 10% off. And if you're a Patreon member and you've got your discount code, you can double up and use both of those. So get on the list for tomorrow night if you want to get on the list and you want to get a good deal. All right. Now, let's do Taurus. What am I going to do first? I'm going to do the pendulum first. All right, let's go, Taurus. Let's do it, Taurus. Here we go. Taurus, think of a yes or no question, and I'm going to give you an answer. Think of a yes or no question. Here we go, Taurus. The answer is no. All right. Let's pull a Rebel deck card for you. Let's pull a Rebel deck card for Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear from the Rebel deck? Taurus, oh, my little Taurus folks, you need a big fucking hug. All right, everybody in the chat, we need to send Taurus a big virtual hug. Everybody give Tauruses, all the Tauruses, get a big virtual hug. Squeeze. All right. Now, let's pull a spiritual AF message for you. Spiritual AF for Taurus. Rise above your fuckheadedness. Yes, we are all fuckheads in our own way. The trick to winning at life is developing the ability to identify our own flavor of fuckheadedness and then rise above it. What one little thing can you do different-ish and better-ish today, you beautiful fuckhead you? That called you out more than the Rebel deck did, didn't it? All right, let's see what Mystical Kipper has for the Taurians. Let's see what Mystical Kipper has for the Taurus folks. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Mystical Kipper, please, for Taurus. Hell yes. My Taurus stellium is going to claim this. Unexpected money. Fuck yes. Hell yes. Hail to the yes, Taurus. How y'all like them apples, Taurus? Unexpected money. Main person. You got a main character in your life. Who is this? Somebody taking center stage. Looks like to me there is someone here that is going to be your significant person. Yay! All right, let's go to the tarot. Let's go to the tarot. Here we go, Team Taurus. Shay. Here we go, Team Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get a message from the tarot deck. Y'all, I am loving this deck, by the way. I, on a whim, ordered this Tarot of Traditions. And I'm using this deck a lot lately. I love it, by the way. I had not heard of it. I just bought it on a whim just to try something new. And I freaking love this deck. If anybody is a reader out there that's listening right now and wanting to try a new deck, and it shuffles real well, and it's holding up pretty good. Tarot of Traditions. Anyhow, here we go. Let's see what Taurus needs to know from the tarot deck. What does Taurus need to know from the tarot? Taurus, live in the moment. Live in the moment. Okay? Listen to me. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get so busy planning the future that you forget to live in the present. Okay? You're here. Okay? When you start worrying about the future or thinking about the past, those two don't actually even exist. It's either memory or imagination. Just remember that. All that exists is the here and the now. So be mindful, right? Be mindful and stay in the present moment. Okay. Everything happens exactly when it should, as it should. You've got to trust the process and be in the moment. That's what I'm picking up for you, Taurus. Now, the next thing, some of you Tauruses are going to be dealing with someone that is at a distance or traveling soon. And so keep your eyes peeled. I also am getting a message for my Taurus singles that you may, if you'll expand your geographical boundaries, it's going to open up opportunities in love. And perhaps if you are looking for a job or places to live, all right, FYI. So I am getting that. I'm also getting that you take your time in making decisions. And I know, Taurus, you generally don't rush through decisions anyway, but definitely weigh things out. Don't let people rush you into decisions, whether it's about taking a leap of faith with a person romantically, a new job opportunity, moving, any kind of major. Now, if you're trying to pick out a shirt, okay, I don't care if you wear green or purple, okay? It does not fucking matter, but you know what I'm saying, okay? The important stuff, take your time, research, observe people, don't rush into relationships, give people time to show you who they are, all right? That's what I got. That's what I got. Hey, Bunny Lover. Hey, David, what's up? Good to see everybody. All right, that's what I had for Taurus. That's what I had for Team Taurus. Jennifer, how you doing? I saw somebody I wanted to say. Who did I see here that I wanted to say hello to? Oh, I know, Lacey Perez, if you're still here. I have trouble with the bigger cards as well. These cards are pretty small. These cards are pretty small. They shuffle pretty well. They're just a little bit, they're the same width as regular playing cards, and they're probably just, a little bit taller, right? So that's, I was going to tell you that, Lacey. And I saw your comment and I made a mental note. I'm like, okay, as soon as I finish Taurus, I want to go, tell her that, but I get it. I can't, like I have decks that are, the cards are big, but I just can't, I just can't use them. Yeah, they do have mini decks. You're absolutely right, RK. That's another thing. You can get mini decks and they're actually usually less expensive. So, all right, let's go to Jim. By the way, I restarted the Zodiac uploads and 3 days ago. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra are uploaded. And then in the next probably 3 days, I'll do Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So keep a lookout for that. All right. All right, let's go. Let me put the Gemini banner up. What's up? You have a few mini decks? Yeah, they are really cute. They are. I have a hard time shuffling them too, Doris, but at any rate, let's read for Geminis. Do I have any Geminis in here? I know I do. I know I got some Geminis in the house. We're like magnets to one another. We attract to one another. Hey, Unbreakable K. All right, let's go, Gemini. Let me timestamp for you. All right, Gemini, what's up? Gemini, think of a yes or no question. Gemini, think of a yes or no question, and I'm going to give you the answer. Here we go, Gemini. Give me a second. Let me steady. Give me a second. All right, hang on. Let me reset. The answer is yes, Gemini. The answer is yes. All right. Let's get a Rebel Deck message for Gemini, please. Give me a Rebel Deck message for Gems. Give me a Rebel Deck message for Gemini, please. Rebel Deck, what does Gemini need to know? You've got a feeling, Gemini, that you, oh God, this is crazy. You've got a feeling that you just can't shake. Have you, Geminis, been feeling something intuitively or having dreams about something or getting downloads about something or seeing it, not just one or two repeating numbers, but like 100 times a day repeating numbers? And, it doesn't matter what number it is. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. All right. There you go. There you go. I swear to God, y'all, that's crazy. That would, the reason I had that look of shock is because, and I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. My readings normally don't hit me, so I won't go into a lot of detail, but I've been seeing repeating numbers to the point that I think I'm losing my fucking mind. And I never remember my dreams, y'all. So when I do, they're significant. And I have had the same dream about the same person 3 nights in a row, and it makes no fucking sense because it goes against what I believe to be true. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? So when I saw that, I'm sorry, y'all. That was why my reaction was like that. I was just like, what the hell? All right, let's get your spiritual AF card, Gemini. Let's get your spiritual AF. When you call your own ass out, right? Spiritual AF. Gemini, sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons. You've been wanting life to get better, right? We often forget that in order for things to change, the status quo needs to get shaken up. And the stuff that no longer serves us needs to leave to make room for the good shit. We all love the phoenix rising from the ashes, but we forget the part where her nest is a bonfire and she's on fire and shit is scary as fuck. Remember, you want to be a phoenix, you got to learn to love the fire, right? I like that a lot. Let's go to the Kipper. Hey, Mad Max, how you doing? Let's go to the Kipper. What does Gemini need to know from Kipper? Work. No. Gemini, you're very focused on work right now. Your hard work will pay off, but you need to be very 7 of Pentacles. Be consistent. Stay the course, and just heavily focused on work and career right now, according to Kipper. That deck I just had is called Spiritual AF, the one that I read that message from. Gemini, some of you guys are going to be traveling, taking a trip, journey. All right. Could be somebody that you deal with that's at a distance as well. Let's get one more for Gemini. Main character energy in your life. You got a main person. Either you already do or you're going to be dealing with someone. There you go. All right, Gemini, let's go to the tarot. Let's go to the tarot for Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's up, Gemini? Let's see what's up. What's up? What's up? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get a random channeled message for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Hey, Anai. Holy crap, Gemini. You're in your vibe. The Lover's card, that's your energy in the upright. There may be something about an important decision here. Let's find out. Whether or not, oh gosh. Okay, listen, who do I, you do have a decision about romance that's important. Gemini, that's probably why you're getting that gut feeling that we talked about earlier. All right. You've got an important decision. I think you are going to have, if not already, Gemini, I'm picking up, you may have multiple people in your energy. And what's crazy is I think they're trying to get your attention, but I'm not sure the way that they go about it is the most, yeah, there's people around you, but I get that a lot of them are just nuts and it drives you nuts. It's kind of like a turnoff. Now, there is one here. Yeah. There's a person in your energy, Gemini, that stands out from the crowd. They're not in this crowd that I just mentioned. Okay. You've got a crowd over here that's a bunch of low vibrational hoes. Okay. And then you've got this person over here. You guys are not in communication. You're not in communication. Why are they in your energy? Why are they in your energy? This is a person that's in your energy. You think things are over, but they're in your energy. That's what I don't understand. You are convinced that it's still got a pulse, Gemini. It's still got a pulse. It's still alive. It's alive. It's coming back from the dead, Gemini. Gemini, you have not heard from this person in a hot minute. You're convinced that this is over. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. There is such a shocker here. You are ambivalent about this one too. That's what's crazy. Here you are, Gemini. When I'm talking about love, this is you. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like your paralysis by analysis, panic up in your head. And it's interesting because this person is in your energy. You still have an energetic tie to this person, but at the same time, you feel very avoidant toward them. You feel like they're a disaster, dumpster fire, shit show that you would be better off to avoid. But they're showing up. They're showing up. They're showing up. That's this decision. That's just this decision. You know, the advice of the Lover's card is about taking the high road, what's for your highest good. I can't tell. I mean, okay, I could individually tell Gemini what, whether or not, this is a good idea or whatever. It's going to be different for different ones of you. The whole point of this message is not to spoon feed you, but to tell you to rely on your intuition. And if you don't know, if you don't have a regular meditation and spirituality practice, well, you know what? You're going to just be lost. And I hate to tell you that, but that's just the truth. People think they have an intuition, and they do, but you're not going to be able to hear it unless you're in contact regularly with your higher self through meditation. All right. But that's the whole point of this thing, Gemini, is not to spoon feed you, but to tell you to rely on yourself. Does that make sense? It's a very deep soul connection, you and this person. Okay, no doubt about it. And they are wanting a reunion. So, and then you've got all these other folks around you too. This person's approach towards you, Gemini, is more subtle. It's very subtle. These folks over here that are in the rest of the crowd they act like nuts. This one over here is very subtle to the point that you're not even going to you're going to wonder, why are they reaching out to me? Do they want me back? They're not telling me that. What are they even doing? It's like you're going to have these questions. But there you have it. There you have it, Gemini. All right, we're going to Cancer next. We're going to read for the Cancerians. Hey, Hope. Hey, Tony. What's up, Jules? How you doing? All right. We're going to read for Cancer. We'll take a break halfway through and talk about whatever. We'll talk about whatever. Between Virgo and Libra, we'll take just a break, and we'll talk spirituality for a little bit, and then we'll pick back up, and I may even randomly throw cards for some of y'all. I don't know. Hey, Mystic Born, how you doing? Wow, Tony, that's awesome. All right. Let me see. Here's my okay. I'm so unorganized, right? All right. Let's go, Cancers. Hey, green-eyed devil, how you doing? Let's see what's up, Cancer. All right, Cancer, think of a yes or no question. I have not done Pisces. Think of a yes or no question, Cancer. Think of a yes or no question. It's a yes. It is a yes, Cancer. All right, let's go to the Rebel deck. Let's get your Rebel deck message. Here we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer. Let's talk about fear. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. All right? Sometimes you just got to do it anyway. Sometimes you just got to do it anyway. Right? All right. Let's go to Spiritual AF. Spiritual AF. You're spiritual. You can't have a positive AF life with a negative AF mind. If you find yourself with a head full of crap, go watch some videos of babies laughing or goats excitement fainting or old people cursing. It's helpful to think of laughing as a mental pooper scooper. You got to get the turds out so you can have room for fresh and lovely, nice, clean smelling thoughts. Right? All right. Let's go to Kipper. Let's go to Kipper. Let's see what's up with Kipper. Kipper says, remain hopeful. Remain hopeful. Remain optimistic. Remain hopeful. Trust the process. You're exactly where you need to be. Cancer, you are a water sign and you have this coming out, big water. Some of you need to spend some time around water. Okay, whether it's a brook, a lake, the ocean, a mud puddle, get you a spiritual bath, okay? Cancer, there's nothing like that to really getting out in nature around water. Very much helpful in grounding and getting your mind clear. All right. So there you go. Let's go to the tarot. Let's go to the tarot. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's go to the tarot. What's up, Cancer? Let's see what's up. What does Cancer need to know? Anastasia. Cancer, listen to me. If you are dealing with somebody who is a douche canoe, maybe you just need to block that bitch. All right. If that person reaching out to you is disturbing your peace, irritating you, okay, putting burdens on you, it's time to cut contact. Okay, it's just that simple. Let me ask you something. Who pays for your phone, Cancer? You probably do. Okay, are you gonna pay for somebody else the opportunity to disturb your peace? I mean, that's how I feel about my phone. Look, let me tell you, I pay my phone bill, I pay a lot of money for my phone, right? And I'm telling you what I do not tolerate. People using my phone that I pay for to annoy the fuck out of me. So it may be time to have a block party, break some patterns, all right? That sort of thing. Let people stew. Let people feel your absence. I don't know why, but that's what you needed to hear, so that's what I got. All right. What else? And I can hear y'all now. I don't have a phone. Don't tell me that. You're sitting here watching me. You got something. You got a phone or a laptop or something. You got email. You got phone. You probably got Snapchat, Fuckbook, all that kind of stuff, right? Let's see here. What else needs to come out for Cancer? What else needs to come out for Cancer? Lots of romance options in your energy. Who are all these folks? 7 of Cups. You can be overwhelmed with people. Oh, you got somebody in your energy that is feeling very burdened about a betrayal. Feeling very burdened about a betrayal. I think they wish they could undo that. They do have a lot of regret. Whoever that is keeping tabs on you. Yeah, go get a phone and then turn it off so people won't bother you. Exactly. You're going to fall in love with one of the, you do have love here. Is this with a past person or someone new? If it's new, give me an upright. If it's past, give me a reverse. It is a reverse. This is somebody that you have history with. So I do see you guys reconnecting with somebody from the past. I also am picking up travel or distance maybe relative to that connection or just in general for you. Okay. Could be work-related travel, possibly. Yeah, there it is again. Big distance travel cards here. So yeah. And again, I am getting the vibe of telling you, Cancers, get around some water. Okay. Get around some water, a body of water, whether it's the ocean or a lake or a stream or a brook and that kind of thing. And I really am going to encourage you to do those spiritual baths and do your meditation. That really is an amazing time to do meditation, believe it or not, at least for me. All right, let's go to Leo. Me too, green-eyed devil. It's like I'll sit there and look at the phone ringing. It's like, all right, let's go to Leo. I watered my garden and took my time. I love that. Greedy Joey, what you doing, love bug? Hey, Bittersweet, what's up? Oh, wow. Chica, that's crazy, huh? That's crazy. All right. Let's read for Leo. Let's go, Leo. What's up with you guys? Oh, I've already fixed the doohickey. Right. I'm doing good, Greedy Joey. I hope you're doing good. All right. Let me timestamp for you, Leo. Here we go, Leo. Here we go. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Think of a yes or no question. Think of a yes or no question, Leo. It's a yes. It's a yes. All right. Let's go to the Rebel deck, Team Leo. Let's see what's up. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's up. Hey, Emmett. Stop. I can't believe this. This is what's coming out for you. Stop sleeping so damn much, Leo. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. I know that's not for all of you, but just take it as it resonates, right? We're just having fun with that. Some good shit, Leo, I'm predicting for you. It's about to happen. All right? Don't let your issues fuck it up. Don't let your issues fuck it up, Leo. Let's get a spiritual AF card. Spiritual AF. Leo, let's see what your message is. Stop looking for happiness in the same place that you lost it. Oh, this is a good one. Quit going back to people, places, and things that make you unhappy. Were you sad when you were getting drunk all the time? Then quit. Do you drink every time you see that friend, even though you don't want to drink because it makes you sad? Well, then quit that friend. Does Forever 21 make you feel fat? Well, tell Forever 21 to fuck off and stay the hell up out of there. Is there a lover that leaves you feeling unlovable? Well, don't go looking for loving from that lover. It may not be easy, but it is simple. There you go. All right. It is, isn't it, Doris? Let's go to Kipper. What does Kipper have to say for you? Forever 41. Oh my God, that's funny. All right. Leo, you're very focused on work, and I do see it paying off, but I do feel like you need to make sure that you are giving attention to your work, be consistent, all right, and be steadfast, all right. Great happiness is coming to you, and I also am predicting some sort of gift. Wow, maybe it's a belated birthday present. Maybe you're like my son-in-law or future son-in-law. He is a Leo rising and a Virgo sun. So he's got a birthday coming up. All right, let's go to the tarot for you. All right, Team Leo, what's up with you? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the tarot message for Leo? Give me a channeled message for the fiery felines, please. A channeled message for Leo. I like Forever 21 too. Two of Swords. What's that about? Hey, Cola. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so listen. You got a person that you got history with. I don't know if you've had them blocked or they've had you blocked, Leo, but there is comeback around energy here. There's comeback around energy here between you and this, or, from this person toward you. I don't know. Maybe you guys had trouble communicating or compatibility. What was it with that Two of Swords? Oh, somebody was just non-committal. Somebody was just non-committal. Flat out. Yeah. And so, it's crazy because this person, for some of y'all, you may work with this person or work around this person or something of that nature, or met them around. God, why is the Chariot here in the reverse? They're stuck. They're fixated. They're fixated on you. Okay, so why were they non-committal? And now all of a sudden they're fixated and they want to revisit this whole idea of picking up with commitment. They want to mend the fence. They're all of a sudden feeling cooperative, wanting to work things out, making peace. That's what's up, Leo. Another message for Leo, and this is just kind of a side note. Leo, two messages. One, be careful who you think your friends are. I'm picking up a frenemy. Okay. You may be aware, you may not. Now, another thing I want to get, another message for you Leos. My Leos that have kids, I don't care if they're adult kids. I don't care how old they are. Talk to them. Communicate with them. All right. Especially if you feel like they're struggling, or even if you don't know. Okay. And when you make small talk, that's whenever they'll eventually open up and talk about the big stuff. Right. So Leo, make sure that you are establishing a relationship with your kids. I don't care how old they are. Okay. All right. Because I've got a Leo that's got a kid that needs to be heard. You're recovering from something. You're healing from a heartbreak. I do see that. A lot of you do have love, Leo. You are going to be in fucking love. All right. Who is this 10 of Cups? Who is this? Is this upright? If it's new, past, it's reversed. It's new, baby cakes. Leo's going with the new. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, Grounded 100, what's up? Good to see everybody. If you missed it when I said it earlier, we do have mini reads discounted until midnight my time. So for another hour, I'm doing mini reads tomorrow night, but I've got an early bird special if you book between now and midnight. So in the next hour, basically, you get 10% off. And if you are a Patreon member, you can add your discount promo code to that and double up on your deal. So it's a good little early bird special that we're doing for mini reads tomorrow. All right. Do I have any Virgos in the house? Any Virgos up in here? I saw one or two. I saw one or two of my Virgos. So I can't remember if you are on Patreon or not. If you're I can't remember, Cola. If you are you're on everything. If you're on Patreon, it would be 10%, it'd be 20% off for you. Unless you are a fam jam. Unless you are a Phoenix Rising, in which case it would be 25% off. So the normal prices are 35 and 50. So it would be either probably 20% off or 25% off, because I can't remember which Patreon you're on. Hey, Raphael, how you doing? But it's a pretty good deal. All right. Take care, Mary Lynn. Thank you for being here. Always good to see your face. All right, let's go to Virgo. Hey, y'all don't forget to hit the like. You have Virgo in your chart. Let's see. All right, let me timestamp for Virgo. All right, Virgo, think of a yes or no question. Think of a yes or no question. We're doing the pendulum on this one, okay? Hang on. It's a yes. It's a yes. All right. Let's go to the Rebel deck. What's Rebel deck message for Virgo? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, God, this is so funny, Virgos. You equal tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid, Virgo. All right. Let's go to the Spiritual AF deck. Spiritual AF. Let's see what we got here. I think it may be the full moon in Virgo right now. All right. Let's see. I got you, Cola. Yours just came through. All right, Virgo. Virgo, stop trying to skip the fucking struggle. Keeping it positive won't insulate you from having emotions and needing to evolve. You're not going to spiritual your way out of hitting the next layer of wounds to heal. So many of us make the mistake of thinking that we'll arrive and that'll be the end of life lessons, healing, and shit. Personal growth is more like peeling an onion than climbing a mountain. It gets stinkier and stinkier and you cry more and more, but everything gets juicier the deeper you go. The true spiritual badasses don't pretend like their onions don't stink. All right. Let's go to Kipper. Let's go to Kipper. Kipper. What does Kipper have to say? Look, remember this. Into every life, a little rain falls, okay? And it's true. Grief and adversity. But again, this is about the struggle, the same thing that we heard about from the Spiritual AF deck, okay? That's where we grow. Unfortunately, as human beings, we tend to get complacent when everything is going well, okay? We grow and we become the badass in the tough times when things are uncomfortable, all right? So just keep that in mind. Virgo, you're going to like this card, gaining a lot of money. I don't know. Can y'all see this? Is this focusing? Gaining a lot of money? I don't know if these are focusing or not. And then you also have major changes coming. Major changes. Some of you may be traveling, relocating, dealing with somebody at a long distance, all right? Let's go to the tarot. Let's see what's right, green-eyed devil. Those cards don't make it flowery, but they are pretty much my vibe, right? Hey, Andrea. All right, let's get Virgo's tarot message. What does Virgo need to know from the tarot? What does Virgo need to know from the tarot? Virgo, I uploaded your individual reading. I think, wasn't it this morning that I did Virgo? I think it was. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, Shiloh. Virgo, I want to talk to you. Justice reverse, Three of Pentacles reverse, Magician in reverse. It's just not fair, Auntie Karen. You know, it's just not fair. Other people got it better than me. My hands are tied. There's only so much I can do. You know, I'm stuck and I can't get out of my mess. And, you know, life has dealt me just a shitty hand. Okay, Virgo, listen to me. Look, I got a shitty hand too. All right, my birth chart looks like a fucking shit show, and my life experiences in the 61 years of me walking on the planet back it up. Okay, my job is not to sit here and compare my hand to other people who seemingly have a charmed life. My job is to play the hell out of the hand that I was dealt. And what you don't know is it's in these situations that are seemingly so unfair where you realize how fucking powerful you are. That's where the power comes in. So if you have a life of what seems tough and trauma in your past, transmute that shit, alchemize that shit. You're meant to be a powerful spiritual badass if you've had that. You just don't realize that that box of darkness is actually a gift that not everyone gets to get. Okay, but it's up to you to decide what to do with that box of darkness. Are you going to take it and alchemize it and use it for your own good? Or are you going to sit there and whine and complain and be in victim mode? Period. You've got way more power than you realize. And a lot of my Virgos need to become aware of your ability to manifest whatever the fuck you want. This is your energy, Virgo. The Magician is often associated with our ruling planet. I say our because I'm a Gemini, Mercury, and it can represent your energy. And it is when you stand in your power and you take back control of your life and you stop comparing yourself to others, okay, and what they got and all the advantages they got, okay, that things start to go from bumpy to smooth, all right? And that's how it's done. You've got to take this box of darkness and use it to co-create with the divine, all right? That. And again, that's Magician energy at its finest. That's what came out, Virgo. That's what came out. So that's what we're going to take. I know that you may have wanted a love message. Check your other placements if you didn't hear what you liked or that didn't resonate or what have you. But I felt like that was a very encouraging message. Yes, Virgo is the Magician is my favorite tarot card. I love the Magician. I have a shirt, in fact, that has the Magician on it. I haven't worn it in a while, but it's time for me to pull it back out and read it. I wear it when I read, but it does. It can represent Mercury energy, which is Gemini and Virgo. All right. Hey, we're going to take a break. We'll read for Libra in a minute. But we're going to chat. Who wants to chit chat? Who's got spiritual topics they want to talk about or questions they want to ask? Anybody got any topics or questions or whatever before we go to Libra? This is like very random. We're just having fun. This is like late night chill time. It's 11:11 as I speak. Wow. There's them damn repeating numbers again. Crazy as hell, right? Anyhow, what's popping? What's popping? Yes, 11:11. These eclipses, yes, with your Pisces, yeah, it's and that is definitely affecting you, Shiloh, because of it's going on in the axis of Virgo and Pisces. So yes. Hey, Andrea, my puppy is amazing. He's doing great. He is, sometimes I keep him out whenever I read tarot, but he's in his kennel tonight. So your Saturn is in Pisces. So you just finished your Saturn return. And by the way, Saturn just went retrograde and is revisiting Pisces for just a little bit more. My Saturn is in Pisces as well. So I, like you, just went through my Saturn return. That tells me, Shiloh, that you are probably between 27 and 30 years old, probably 28, 29. Hey, Beck, Nas S. What's up, Nicole? It can mean a lot of things, Nicole. It can mean a lot of things. It's 12:12 where you are. Chi on the move. Hey, I'm glad to see you. 29. Yep. I just did my second Saturn return. So, yeah. There you go, Nye. You're going to be okay. The best way out is through. Don't try to skip the process. Just let it unfold organically. The Saturn return is barely about to start. You must be Saturn in Aries, Brianna. I missed you too, Beck. Yeah, I think the gist of it. I think it's going to be different for different people, but in general, your second Saturn return is going to be probably better. There are other points in time where Saturn squares and opposes your natal Saturn that it'll feel like a mini Saturn return as well. But yeah, I do think it can be easier. Mine was all about facing fears, my deepest fears, because Saturn deals with fear, feeling isolated, setbacks, learning to work through challenges, a lot of being dragged as far as my ego, and learning the difference in ego and confidence, a lot of lessons about what karma really is and what it is not. A lot around that as well. Cause and effect, the cosmic laws, if you will. Yes, Saturn has a way of, well, and it does isolate you many times, but one of the reasons that Shiloh, that Saturn can do that is because you have to kind of navigate some pretty tough circumstances on your own. And what Saturn is really showing you is how strong you are and how powerful you are and how you did it all by your big girl self, your big boy, whatever, right? Does that make sense? But yeah. Capricorn stellium. Yeah. See, I'm a Capricorn South Node and a Capricorn Moon. So I get it. I get it. But Doris, every day. Doris asks, anyone ever experienced any paranormal? Daily. It's rarely a day that goes by that there's not something paranormal going on in my house, but I'm a 12th house stellium. Hey, Rosalie, I have done Aries through Virgo, and after this break, I'm going to do Libra. That does sound fun, Green-Eyed Devil. But yeah, I have ghosts, I have the Fae, I have, my spirit guides and just, random shit. Leo, 12th house stellium. 12th house stellium ain't no joke. Ain't no joke, man. It's hard on anybody. It's hard on anybody. And it does matter what planets are in that stellium as well, Shiloh. No, I'm a Gemini, but I'm a Capricorn moon. I'm a Gemini sun and a Gemini rising. Yeah, Doris, it's like the banging and the clanging in my house. I'm just like, yeah. It is what it is. I hear it all the time. Yeah, I mean, I think it's that 12th house stellium. It's kind of like I've got a beacon on my head that says, because I'm a medium and I'm a psychic and all that. And it's like you're just a beacon. How do we find out who our spirit guides are? That is a very interesting question. And it can be so many different ways. Mine came to me and identified themselves accordingly. Hi, Raphael. His son falls into my 12th house. Everyone said that's bad, but I think it's really spiritual. It can give you a psychic connection, but it can be challenging for sure. 12th house stellium. It's when you have 3 or more planets or a node, or 2 planets in a node in the same sign or house in your chart. And what it means is whatever house, every house has to do with areas of your life. And there is a big focus on that area of your life if you have a stellium in that house. So for example, the 12th house, I could talk about the meaning of the 12th house forever, but it is a very, very difficult house because it is the basement. It is where everything is hidden. Everything is in the subconscious. You don't even, when your son's in the 12th house, you don't even know who you are until later in life. You don't find your voice. If Mercury is in the 12th house, you feel unheard, unseen, invisible. Mars, Jupiter, all that kind of stuff. But it is about spirituality. It's also about isolation. It's about the 12th house stellium people are usually they go into self-destruct mode a lot of their life until later in life. Sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. Addiction is rampant for 12th housers, self-destruct mode, and that sort of thing, right? I had no choice but to be comfortable with it, right? Green-eyed devil, which is crazy. But Chiron, North Node of the Sun is your 12th. And yeah, 12th house placements are just hard. They just are. It is called the house of sorrows for a reason. But my 12th house stellium is mostly Taurus. My sun is in my 12th house, but my Gemini rising, the Gemini is like, part of it's in the 12th house. And so I have the sun, Mars, Mercury, and Jupiter in the 12th. If you have Jupiter in the 12th, that's considered the guardian angel placement. Some people feel like that 12th housers are highly protected. I don't know, maybe but it is one of the biggest boxes of darkness that you can be handed. Right. And 12th housers are weird. We're just weirdos, and our life usually takes an unusual path. Mine certainly has. But I'm happy and I'm living my best life. But it takes a lot of shadow work to work through. It's just inherent. A 12th houser is going to have trauma. That's just part of it, particularly early in life. They'll have trauma. And then once they first hit adulthood, they're so fucking wounded that they go into self-destruct mode and they create more trauma for themselves. And so, yeah. And they hurt a lot of other people in the process many times as well. So it can be a very difficult journey. Yes. It could be. And then I have my moon in the 8th house too, green-eyed devil. So I literally have a grand water trine. I have 2 big planets in the 4th house. I have, we haven't done Pisces or Sag. I have 2 big planets in the 4th house. I have Pluto and Uranus that are conjunct. And then I have Moon and South Node in the 8th. And then in the 12th, I have Sun, Mars, Mercury, and Jupiter. And then the other stuff, pretty much in the 10th. I do have Venus in the 1st. So there is that. But my Venus is out of bounds. So it's like, why bother putting it in the 1st house if it's going to be fucking out of bounds anyway, right? Just say it's a complete shit show and be done with it, right? So anyway, and my Pluto placement is square. It forms a loose square to my Venus. Green-eyed devil. So yeah. I have a lot of that information about houses and stuff like that and stelliums over on Patreon, Phoenix Rising. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. Hey, Barbie. So let's go to, let's read for Libra. We may take another break if y'all want to, but let's read for Libra. Oh, that's a tough one, Unbreakable K. I know, right, Hope? It's like my Venus might as well be in the fucking 12th, right? Hey, Maddie, how you doing? Yes, Astro D. I like that site, Rachel. That's a good one. All right, let's go to Libra. We'll probably take another break in a minute and chat some more in a minute, but let's read for Libra. Let's read for Libra. I saw that, Lacey. I saw a TikToker that says talking about Pluto representing love and Venus representing romance. I think I know there is one TikToker that I started following that is very focused on that very thing, Lacey. And it is very, I find it very interesting. And I think I'm going to say I don't have an opinion on it yet, Lacey, but he makes some really good points. And I can tell you from experience that hard aspects in synastry involving Pluto in romance, those Plutonian or Plutonic connections, he's got a point. But now Pluto also rules obsession. So I don't know that I fully agree with him or not, but I do believe that he definitely, the guy that I saw on there that was talking about Pluto being relative to love, he makes some good points. He makes some good points. So interesting that you would bring that up. It's interesting that you could... Yeah, I kind of tend to go, I don't think it's really about love. I think it's about obsession and control. But it can be a very influential energy when it has hard aspects to your partner's. When one partner's Pluto, natal Pluto, has hard aspects to like the other partner's sun, moon, Venus, nodes, right? So yeah, but yeah, I did a video about Pluto over on Phoenix Rising tier on Patreon too. Yeah, see, I think that obsession and love cannot exist at the same time, and I agree with you. Most people think they're in love and they're actually obsessed, but that's another thing. Let's read for Libra. That's tough, Shiloh. That's tough. Darlene, I love you too. But yeah, if you want to, I've got a lot of astrology videos over on my Patreon. I do accept Cash App. I do, Little Miss Independent. I sure do. All right, let's go to as a caster. I do a lot of Venusian. That's a smart thing, Cola. That's a smart thing. So, Little Miss Independent. Yes, and I'm doing mini readings tomorrow. I'm not doing personals tonight, but I am doing mini readings. I'm going live to do mini readings tomorrow for personal questions. And you can use Cash App at that time. Obsession is about what one can gain. Love is about what one can give. Y'all, this right here from my resident therapist. She knows what in the cornbread's going on. And by the way, she knows Pluto energy. She is a Scorpio. That is Gina. So I hope you don't mind me saying that, Gina. But at any rate, yeah, Pluto can be baneful. It can be very destructive, right? Thank you, Aventurine. Pluto in Scorpio, it's in domicile. That means it's very strong. I bet you are, I bet when you walk in a room, people, you don't say anything, you don't have to say anything, and people just look. Yep. So, all right, let me shut up. Let's read for Libra, and then we'll talk some more in a minute. All right, let's go, Libra. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing, Libra. All right, Libra, think of a yes or no question, Libra. Think of a yes or no question. It's a no. It's a no. All right, let's pull a Rebel deck card for you. Rebel deck. Rebel, Rebel, Rebel. Rebel deck for Libra. What's Libra's Rebel deck message? Libra. Libra, stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change the world, so do it. All right, let's pull a spiritual AF card for Libra. Stick with the people who pull the magic out of you, not the madness. Notice how you feel when you're with a person. If you feel like shit, don't hang out with them. It's that straightforward. For reals, they don't have to be bad people for you to choose to not engage. It may just be your reaction to them. Even if you can't remove yourself from their presence completely, you can at least check in with the part of you that gets crazy and give it the love that it needs. Okay. Okay, Libra. Let's pull from Kipper. Let's pull from Kipper. Let's see here. Oh, I'm the queen of nosy. I see y'all talking about people being nosy. I'm the Gemini queen of being nosy. And moon in the 8th. Come on, y'all. I've got travel. I've got travel or distance. A long way. Some of you Libras got some travel coming up or relocation. What are you expecting? Libra, whatever it is that you feel in your soul is coming towards you. Whatever it is it a job offer? Is it a move? Is it a romance partner? Is it communication? Is it good news? What is it that you're expecting? Is it a letter? It's coming. And if you're expecting bad news, that's coming too. So you might want to adjust your expectations. Okay, that as well. That's very important. Okay, it's very important in manifestation. All right. Let's go to the tarot for Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Like Kimmy says, Libbies. Let's see. Let's see what's up. Hey, T baby, what's up? All right, here we go. Libra, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Give me a tarot message for Libra. All right. Of course. Of course, you've got romance options. You know, it should just, this card should just automatically come out in every Libra reading. Romance. People chasing your ass. How many people you got chasing you this week, Libra? How many people asking you for your phone number? How many people in your DMs, Libra? Can you even count them? I love Libras and I love giving y'all hell about it. You're Venus people. People come to you like flies to shit. All right. They just do. You and the Tauruses, man. And y'all's people that your harem, people chasing you. Who are all these folks? Oh, but you don't. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Oh, God. Okay, Libra, we're going to have to talk. Well, why, Auntie Karen? Because you got all these people coming towards you, and who are you interested in? The one that's holding back, the one that's non-committal, the one that ain't here. That's who you're focused on, not the ones that are in front of you, Libra. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. If you are, Libra, listen to me. If you are getting nothing from a person except crickets, or don't. Okay? Or just overall. I'm pretty sure there yeah. Okay. Am I gonna have to talk to you about loving the ones that are around you? And don't let these buses pass you by waiting on a bus that may or may not ever come around. All right. Can I just call you out a little bit, Libra? You're wasting a lot of good opportunities here. Wasting a lot of good opportunities. Meanwhile, your 1111 is sitting over here waiting. They're in communication with you. They're flirting with you. They're talking to you. And you over here sitting here waiting on a ghost. A ghost. A ghost. Somebody that ain't there. All right. Can we just reconsider this? All right. You got some mighty fine energy in your energy. In your energy. Okay. This one's present. All right. Just FYI. So just keep that in mind, Libra. Don't come up in here telling me that you're all, I'm lonely, Auntie. I need love, Auntie. No, I ain't got nobody in my life. It's because you sat there and let all them people go by while you was waiting on that fool that wouldn't reach out to you. Don't come whining to me whenever you're wasting your chances. All right? I'm telling you. All right? That's what I got for you, Libra. Let's go to Scorpio. Where to Scorpio, folks? By the way, I did your individual reading today as well, Libra. I uploaded that on my channel, so check that out if you haven't already. All right. Where's my... Here it is. Okay. All right. Why is my hair messed up? All right, here we go. Let's go to Scorpio. Let me get a sip of tea. The caramel popcorn. Yeah, speaking of paranormal, right? All right. As the scorpion stings. Bumped into your ex. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's go, Scorpions. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Think of a yes or no question. Think of a yes or no question. It's a strong yes. It is a strong yes, Scorpio. All right, let's get a Rebel Deck message for Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, what's up? What's up? Eat your fucking vegetables, Scorpio. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. There you go. Let's pull another one for you. Scorpio. Not Scorpio being shady. Scorpio, are you being shady? Watch out. That shit could get ugly. That could backfire on you. Scorpio's like, Auntie Karen, I know how to be shady and not get caught. Okay, Scorpio, but just don't do that, okay? It will catch up to your happy ass. All right, let's go to the Kipper. Hey, keys to locks. Let's go to the Kipper, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know from the Kipper? Kipper, you got a main character coming towards you, so you are going to be booed up with someone. You are going to be booed up with somebody. What else is here from the Kipper? You're in someone's thoughts. His thoughts. Main person. So whoever's on your mind, you're on their mind. Yeah. So there's your confirmation. I didn't do a spiritual AF card for you guys, Scorpio. Let me do one for you. Scorpio, it's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. Boy, if that's not a Scorpio message, I don't know what it is. Everyone has survived some super shitty days, but even when it comes to those crappiest of crap days, if you can look back, you can pretty much always find something beautiful in it. Maybe someone was unexpectedly kind to you, or for a split second, startlingly gold sunset made you forget your life was crumbling, or perhaps there were donuts. Maybe even with sprinkles at your first AA meeting. The trick is to train yourself to find the beauty in that very moment in real time. It makes the ugly days a little less ugly. So yeah. All right. Let's get your tarot message, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know from the tarot? Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Why are my cards nuts? Hold on a minute, Scorpio. Did your Pluto energy hit my cards? Because they're all going nuts. Let's see what's going on. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on here? What are you waiting on, Scorpio? What are you waiting on? Three of Wands just popped out. Are you expecting something or someone? Or are you trying to manifest something? I don't know. Keep your vision. Keep your focus. Keep your vision and keep your focus. Let's get the tarot message for you, Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, study long, study wrong. Study long, study wrong. I don't know if that makes sense to you. There's a decision coming up. Your intuition is going to be screaming at you, and you're going to be arguing with your intuition, which is unusual for you. You're usually, you're pretty keyed in, Scorpio. You guys are the psychics, the natural psychics of the zodiac, okay? Nonetheless, what are you arguing with your intuition about? I believe that there is a return from someone coming toward you, okay? With the Eight of Cups in reverse, there's someone returning in your energy, or you may feel that they are. They are. They are. Ten of Swords in reverse. This is a past person. And why is the Temperance card in the reverse? Seven of Cups. Okay, Scorpio, I know you love this person, and that's okay. Ain't not a thing in the world wrong with you. Love who you love. Love is never wrong. It just is. Okay, that's just feelings. But if this person is a douche canoe toward you, you don't have to be with that person just because you can love them and never talk to them again. Okay, you can. What I'm getting here, you got a lot of people that are going to be coming towards you. Seven of Cups here. I think you're pretty, but I think you're very betwixt and between. With the Two of Swords here, I don't see you making an immediate decision, but I see you arguing with yourself. I want to ask you, have you been hanging out with my kind? You sound like a Gemini, the two twins inside, arguing with each other, but you're arguing with yourself about whether you should deal with this person or move on towards somebody else. And I'm getting this energy of consider your other options. Consider your other options, okay? I definitely get that message for you, Scorpio. There is that Three of Wands again. Scorpio, what are you trying to manifest? Is it money? Is it a new job? Is it success in a business venture? Is it a new home? Whatever it is, keep the faith. Keep your vision. Act as if. Okay? Yeah, remain optimistic. It's a yes from the divine. It's a yes with the star card. Your best days are in front of you regarding whatever it is you're trying to manifest. That's what I got. That's what I got. Ambassador Scorpio. That is spoken like a true Scorpio. Death comes to us all. That's funny. All right, let's go to Saggy Waggy. Let's go to Saggy Waggy. We did Virgo, we did Libra, we did Scorpio, we did Sag. After Sag, we'll take another chat break, if that's okay. All right. You weren't surprised. You weren't sure about that? Oh, I gotcha. All right. Saggy North Node. Okay, ML. That means you're a Gemini South Node. All right, let's do Sag. Let me get mine. All right, here we go. Saggy, I want you to think of a yes or no question. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Think of a yes or no question. It's a no. It's a no, Sag. Let's get a Rebel deck message for you. Thanks, Emily. Oh gosh, Sagittarius. Are you feeling like it's dark and you can't see any fucking thing? Get your head out your ass pronto. Come back to reality. And you had another one coming out, and I can't believe this is coming out for Sagittarius. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. You guys, I didn't know you guys could have fears. Actually, that's not true. We all can. But yeah, sometimes you got to just do it anyway. Do it scared. Let's pull a spiritual AF card for Sagittarius. Spiritual AF. Maybe you literally can even. Think you can't even? Slow your eye roll, step back, and give it another thought. Guess what? Chances are you probably can, even with a way better attitude and some love in your heart. Today, if you catch yourself feeling like basic bitching out on someone, take a deep breath, call on all your hood rat angels, spirit guides, and remember that you and all your beings are tiny specks of the divine, and surprise yourself with how literally you just even did. All right. Let's go to the Kipper. Give me a Kipper message. Kipper message. You're having some gloomy thoughts. Are you down in the dumps? We all go through that sometimes. Just allow yourself to move through that with grace. Give yourself grace, okay? Don't push yourself through it. But also know that dark nights of the soul do end, all right? There is someone in your life, possibly a feminine, that is a good influence. It could be a friend. It could be a mom, sister. I don't know. Maybe it's a main character. But there is somebody that is a feminine energy that is got a good influence, helpful, all right, helpful towards you. It's me. It's me, Sagittarius. I'm helping you. But no, seriously. All right. Let's go to the tarot. I know, hood rat angels. I know, that cracked me the hell up. All right. What does Sagittarius need to know from the tarot. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do y'all need to know from the tarot, Sag? What do you need to know from the tarot? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's up, Sag. All right. The moon, the star. Oh, wow. This really is dark night of the soul type energy coming out, right? The moon, the star, the justice card. Wow. You are feeling lost. You are feeling lost, no? You feel like you don't have direction. You lack clarity. You don't know which way to turn. Sag, there is a star here. And I know you can't see the sun, but there is a star. And maybe it's the star in your heart that's going to guide you, the divine energy, okay? Remember, the dark night of the soul is not going to last forever. Justice on the other side of this. You're going to find your footing. But know this, you don't have to see the entire staircase to take the first step. Find the faith, the star that is in your heart, okay? And take that first step and have faith in yourself and your ability to overcome and to find the sun. Where there is a star, there is always going to be a sun. And it does take a while sometimes to go through these dark nights of the soul, but you're going to get your groove back. You're going to get your balance back. And know that when you do, you're going to come out on the other side of this thing happier, more at peace, having worked through a lot of more shit. Okay, and all that. So just know that things will get better. Things will get better. Sag, don't be afraid of to love again. Don't be afraid to show your vulnerability. Look, I love Sagittarians, and you guys are funny and you're fun, okay? But sometimes I think, and look, I'm a Gemini. This is something that I have in common with you, Sag, so I get this. But it is okay to show your soft side. It's okay to allow yourself to be vulnerable, all right? It's okay to allow yourself to love again. Let your heart beat again, Sagittarius. Let your heart beat again. And if you need to do some shadow work to find that heart, then do it. But it is there, all right? So that's what I have here. Sagittarius, when the towers come, embrace them. Embrace the towers. Don't fight them. Let them fall. Let them fall. It's for your best, all right? If that makes sense. All right. That's what I got for you, Sag. We're going to go to Capricorn. But before we do, we're going to take another quick chat break. Can we take another quick chat break? Do y'all want another quick chat break real quick? Before we read for the last three signs, we'll do a quick chat break. What other spiritual questions are we going to talk about right now? What other spiritual topics have y'all got on the brain? Bueller, anybody? Oh, that's a good topic. Shiloh says the 29th degree, that is a critical degree. Very critical degree. They say that 29th degree of Cancer is the millionaire placement. I'm not sure if it is or not. Oh, yeah, there's all kind of stuff on Google about the 29th degree. It basically means whatever sign it's in, Shiloh, kind of speaks to you being very evolved in that energy, if that makes sense. And like culmination, this lifetime is the culmination. Oh, wow. That's huge, Shiloh. That is huge. So you're like a spiritual badass. That's awesome. Probably highly intuitive. What does it mean when you have Capricorn rising? You just have a lot of Saturnian traits. 29th degree Pisces moon. Like anything you want to talk about, Hope. She asked what kind of questions. Um, soul connections, soul contracts, past lives. I'm not going to say I know everything, and I'll tell you if I don't know, and I'll tell you if something's just an opinion or if I've really researched it. Shadow work, inner work, the occult, witchcraft. What other stuff? Or astrology certainly is a good one. I know about this much about crystals. Yeah, they say that Capricorn placements age backwards. How can you connect more with your higher self? Excellent question. Meditation. So your higher self, your soul, that's kind of the same thing. And that's where the voice of intuition comes from, because your higher self is actually your connection with divine energy. And so when you spend a lot of time in meditation, you get, and you don't have to be a guru. Nobody asks you to be, you don't have to be a shaman. Just start, if you have to, just start with 60 seconds, but it's so important. But when you really develop that connection with your higher self and you work to maintain that, that is where you tap into your spiritual abilities, psychic, mediumship, intuition. That's where all of that stuff strengthens. And when you develop that relationship with your higher self, then you can know the voice, you can discern the voice of your intuition. It's kind of like recognizing somebody's voice. You know that voice. Because you spend a lot of time with your higher self in meditation, if that is right. Oh, Marie, have a good day at work. Being a healer versus being a shaman. I actually am not, I have a video about the word healer, which is very interesting, over on, I think it's on my Patreon. If not, it will be. But shamans, it's like, there's a lot of different things that can go into what your perception of is of a shaman, but it's basically just like a really, really, really spiritual person, very powerful, very in touch with their higher self. They've done a lot of inner work, and they usually feel a very deep calling for spiritually guiding and helping people, if that makes sense. It takes time, Hope. It takes time. It takes time and meditation regularly. But yeah. Yeah, the poster child for tapped in would be a shaman. You're right. You're right. That's a good point. It's okay, Hope. We all do that. I mean, look, I'm a Gemini with ADHD. She's talking about, what if it takes forever because of your racing thoughts? One thing that I learned to do in that instance, because of racing thoughts and stuff and intrusive thoughts, is I cut myself some slack. In other words, I don't expect myself to be the perfect meditator. No one is, right? But when you find when you're trying to meditate and you find yourself, drifting over into whatever your thoughts, you just very gently pull yourself back over to where you need to be. And I find that the less judgy and harsh I am on myself about, my racing thoughts, and I realize, that's just part of it, learning to bring your mind back. And the more you practice just gently bringing your mind back over to the present, the easier it gets. You can't meditate with Mercury and Mercury. Oh gosh, how do you trust and process the process? If that makes sense, I don't know if I know what you're asking. Why do people tell me as an Aquarius I'm walking karma? I do not know. Well, most astrologers feel that Aquarius is co-ruled by Uranus and Saturn, but I always think of walking karma as either Scorpio or Capricorn. But we can all be walking karma. In fact, everything is karmic. Everything is karmic. Karma is just cause and effect. Read the Kabbalion. KYB Kabbalion. How do you spell it? Kabbalion. I can't remember, but it's a book, and it. So K311, the best way, she says, I'm a Hakoya empath and still struggle to cleanse people energy away. Any tips? Learn to shield. If you are an empath, learn to shield. That is what's going to help you keep you from absorbing and being such an energetic sponge. Yes. Kabbalion, yeah, and it's on it's like less than $20 on Amazon. It's a good book, and it covers, among other things, the laws of the cosmic laws, and it talks about karma. Yes, we are all walking karma, good or bad. It's for our highest good. Yes, exactly. How can I strengthen my intuition and inner knowing? Meditation. Inner work. The other thing is shadow work. Meditation and shadow work is going to strengthen your inner knowing is like self-awareness. That's kind of goes hand in hand. It also is going to strengthen your intuitive abilities and your psychic abilities. Shadow work is not, it is a big part of shadow work is emotional healing, but it goes beyond that. Most people start out with shadow work, with healing, but it goes far beyond that, right? No, you can be friendly. Shielding is a spiritual practice, right? What do I think about gens? I don't know enough about gens to say. My Tai Chi, I love that. And I want to get into Tai Chi. I've been interested in Tai Chi for a long time. I think Tai Chi is beautiful energy work. I love that. Hey, Mystic Man. North Node is in the 12th house in Pisces. Okay. You are a Libran. I gotcha. You have a theory on that one? I hope that's funny. For some reason, the easiest place for me to find what works for you in meditation. For some people, meditation, for me, the easiest place to meditate is whenever I'm taking a hot spiritual bath. But I can meditate in other places as well. How do I balance wanting peace with all my responsibilities and goals? If you have to find peace before you reach your goals, if that makes sense. What signs or synchronicities should I be aware of? That's going to come with inner knowing. You'll know because your intuition will tell you what to be aware of. Boy, Doris, that is a loaded question right there. Yes, it can. Breathing is a big part of meditation. This right here is a loaded question. I don't know. Sometimes, some things, yes. Some things, yes, Doris. Some things, yes. especially later in life. Yes. Yes, I do. But there are some things that are just going to fucking happen. It's like you're going to have the experience. How you react to it determines your future. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I don't know if that's what I think, Doris. That's what I think. Yes, we are going to do Cappy next, Zion. I mean, Glory Girl. I don't know. And Doris, she said, appreciate your opinion. And that's just an opinion. Like nobody really knows. I do think a lot of things are fated. I mean, you can see things in the birth chart, but then not always, you see people that, there are certain things that can lend, like, for example, let me just use this. There are certain placements that can lend themselves to a person being famous. However, there's a lot of famous people that when you look at their birth chart, and that's something that I do because I think it's fun, that you look up their birth chart and it's like, how in the hell did this person become so famous and successful? Because their chart looks like a shit show. So to a degree, we do have some control over things, right? Yes, Green Eyed Devil, I think so. You too, Mystic Man. I do think that you can affect your life experiences. I think the way that you handle the challenges in life has everything to do with what you manifest and whether you can manifest success as you mature, as you ascend, as you grow. Does that make sense? So I think you have a lot of control over things, but I think there are some things that are just going to happen. But how you react to it is the big thing. Shadow work, hope, meditation, shadow work. That's going to be your shadow work and ascension are one and the same. The Kabbalistic tree, the tree of life, the Kabbalistic tree, Sephiroth, Cliffoth, whichever, that entire journey, the path workings is shadow work. So when I say shadow work, it can get pretty deep. Self-actualization is another way that you can look at it. If you're really serious about it, I would recommend some Dion Fortune books for you, Hope. Dion and then Fortune, Fortune, about the Kabbalah. And I have read birth charts. I'm not doing any in the moment. I do have where people can schedule like appointments and I can do like a quick 1 hour discussion of people's birth chart. So I have there's a lot of different ways to do inner work. I've got like tons and tons of videos of different ways that you can do that. You don't know if you're Cappy or Aqua. Yeah, and sometimes you do need your time of birth to know the difference, MVP. Sometimes, right? Gratitude is a start. Yeah, gratitude is a very powerful force when it comes to manifesting. Good deal. I think that you would like now Dion Fortune, the Mystic Kabbalion, is a good one for you, Hope. I mean the Mystic Kabbalah. God. Dion, Dion. Here, I'll put it in the chat. Dion Fortune. Any of the books about the Kabbalah. And also, he's Dion Fortune has one. There are others. Anything by Dion Fortune is a win. Thank you, Andrea. That's a good place to start. Now, I will tell you, Dion Fortune is like really very, 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 very advanced. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I understand everything that I read by Dion Fortune, but over time, more and more and more I understand. Also, Hope, if you're really serious, let me tell you about a channel that I recommend that you follow. This guy, Travis Magus. If you're really serious about your spirituality, Hope, go subscribe to Travis's channel. Take care, Lisa. I love you. That's a good one to follow. By Lisa with the little feet. I know, she's so crazy. She's so cute with her little footsies on the thingy. You can run your birth chart on astro.com to get your sun, moon, and rising. Yes, yes. Wow. Okay. So seriously, Hope, I love Travis. He is fantastic. Well, Annette, because we heal ourselves and God is within us. And I went the traditional churchy route for 50 years and it didn't work. And when I went to myself and my own inner divine energy, that's whenever I found healing. So that's why. That's why. You're not going to get healing at some altar in a church. You're just not. Sorry. But when you realize that you are just a small piece of the divine, then you realize that you have the power to heal yourself. And that's the whole point. Universe is within. You are the universe experiencing itself. Yes, the divine is within. The universe is within. Yes, going within. Absolutely. Oh, Travis. Here it is, Jenny. Travis Magus. I'm going to put it in the chat. Thank you, Shiloh. She put it on there for you, but that's it. Yeah, Shiloh got it. Wow. I like crystals. I've never been like hugely into them, but I do think they are, can be very helpful. There are some crystals that I keep on hand for certain things, for sure. I like jade and lapis, Doris. Well, thank you, Unbreakable K. Thank you for that. But another one I like is I can't even think of the name of it. Oh well. Anyway, there's a few crystals that I like. Salt baths, yes. Kundalini. I'm not an expert on Kundalini. I'm not an expert. I don't feel qualified to really talk about Kundalini. I'm just going to be honest. I've read a lot about it, but And I, definitely had some very um, interesting experiences that were Kundalini, but I don't I don't feel like I'm as good with that topic as I am some others, if that's okay. Hey, Gemini 1212. It's 1212 here too. And in this Gemini's thing too, something like that. There's a story that goes. Ah, okay. Clear quartz is a really powerful crystal. I like clear quartz. It's pretty, can be used for so many different things. You're in Alabama too. Okay. I gotcha. I need to read for the rest of the zodiac signs. Where are my Capricorns that are so patient? Do I have any Capricorns here? Y'all ready, Capricorn? Let's read for Capricorn. We'll read for Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Capricorn, Sun, and Stellium. I like Capricorn. I mean, that's my moon sign, but I like Capricorns. I do. All right, let's go, Cappy. Let's do it. Capricorn, think of a yes or no question. Hang on. Think of a yes or no question. Wait. It's a yes, Capricorn. It's a yes. It's a yes. All right, Capricorn. Let's do your Rebel deck message. Capricorn, eat some healthy stuff. Eat veggies. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. Let's get another message for you. That just flew out. Okay. Capricorn, there is a project, a person, or an idea that is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Yay. Let's get a spiritual AF card first. I've heard that about Moldavite. I haven't used it, but I've heard that about Moldavite. Let's see. All right, Capricorn. There are people who dislike you because you don't dislike yourself. In other words, they're jealous of the fact that you like yourself. This is true. The biggest revenge we can have on people who judge us is to love ourselves hard and for reals. Some people are going to talk shit about you simply because you are shining bright as fuck. Keep shining. Keep shining. All right. Let's go to the Kipper. Kipper. What does Kipper have? Oh, there is someone that is in your life that is a masculine that is going to be very helpful. Is it a boss? Is it a friend? Is it a family member? Or is it a lover? I don't know. But it is somebody very strong and protective. So I like that. Let's get another message for Capricorn from Kipper. Capricorn, whatever you are expecting is going to happen. Are you expecting good? That's what's going to happen. Are you expecting bad? That's what's going to happen. Keep that in mind. Let's go to the tarot. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Give me just a second, y'all. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from the tarot. What is your message, Cappies? Snappy, happy Cappies, the true goats of the zodiac. What do y'all need to know? What do Capricorns need to hear from the tarot? Give me a channeled message for Capricorn, please. Why is the moon card here, Capricorn? The star. You're getting 10 of Wands. Capricorn, what the hell are you going through? Capricorn, you are in a major transformative healing mode right now. And it is hard. It is heavy. And I get it. You're healing some old ass wounds that have been on your shoulders for a while. And I know it feels like you can't make it, but Capricorn, the 10 of Wands says that you're on the right track. One more hard push, you're closer to a breakthrough than you realize. Okay. Remember, it is going to get better. It is going to pass. Whatever this tough cycle is that you're in, my cards are telling me 10 of Wands, the star, the sun's going to come out. You're definitely going to get through this. Even though you feel lost, you feel like you don't have clarity. You may feel a little bit nervous, a little bit shaky. Go on and take the first step in faith. Walk when you don't have to see the end result to just take the first step, Capricorn. All right. You're breaking toxic patterns. Capricorn, whoever I am talking to right now. Hey, Merrick, hi. Listen to me. Capricorn, there is a Capricorn or two listening to me right now, and I'm going to tell you something. Do you know why you are special? Because you're breaking cycles. Because you're breaking cycles. Because all this inner work that you're doing, Capricorn, look, it's hard to be a Capricorn, and no lie. Like I laughingly say this. Tell me you've had childhood trauma without telling me you've had childhood trauma. Oh, I'm a Capricorn, specifically moon, but can be anything. But listen to me. Yes, you probably did on the other side choose to be born into a family that had trauma, generational trauma, patterns. You're breaking that and you're healing that. And ancestrally, you're going backwards and healing in that lineage as well. Okay. Your ancestors, thank you. And your future generations, thank you. You are the change. You are the catalyst. Yeah, maybe you're the black sheep of the family. Maybe they don't get you, but you know what? You're doing something that's super, super important. So, FYI. You're always in the right place, Capricorn. Never question. All right? Even though you may feel stuck right now, there's a lot of work going on the inside of whoever it is. Some of you guys feel like you don't have clarity. You're going to come back from this thing. You are healing, literally. And I'm going to tell you what I see here, Capricorn. This journey that you're on, this healing journey that I'm talking about, this emotional healing journey, it's going to make your health better, physical health. If you don't think that trauma can affect your physical health, trust and believe, my friend, it absolutely can. But you can absolutely break those patterns. Okay? I definitely feel like you're doing that. A very powerful message for you, Capricorn. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let's go to Aquarius. Very deep message for Capricorns. Let's go to Aquarius. Exactly. The body keeps score. Yes, it does. That's nervous system. Oh my gosh. It can affect your brain. But healing also can improve these things, right? Congratulations, MVP. If nobody else told you, I'm proud of you. That is no small feat. 228 days. Congratulations. I hope you are proud of yourself. That's the most important thing, is that you are proud of yourself. And you too, Andrea, every one of you guys that are doing that, that is not easy. So congratulations to you. Hey, darling Lisa. All right, let's go to Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, y'all ready? Let's do it. Aquarius, think of a yes or no question. I'm doing the pendulum. Think of a yes or no question. Yes, but it's going to take a while. Yes, but it's going to take a while. All right, let's get a Rebel deck message for you. Stop whining, Aquarius. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change the world. You really do, Aquarius, okay? So do it. Another one. You're giving away your power, Aquarius. You're a badass. Start acting like it. All right. Let's pull a spiritual AF card for Aquarius. Aquarius. Holding on to resentments is like taking a shit in your own heart. Yeah, it's that gross and that pointless. Let that shit go. Look up a loving kindness meditation on the internet and do it. Focusing on love is like taking a baby wipe to your heart. These cards are something else, y'all. All right, let's go to Kipper. I know, right? True poetry. Take care, Colleen. Thanks for being here. All right, let's see what we got. Aquarius, what is it about house and home? Some of you are literally getting a better living situation. Maybe you're moving or you're fixing up your place. Maybe your home is becoming more peaceful. It could be that. Maybe you're changing up the decor or rearranging or purging things you don't need, making your house your home. Some of you guys, your family is expanding. Child. Some of you guys, your family is expanding. Okay. And if you're like me and your uterus is a raisin, okay, maybe it's a grand, or maybe it's, adoption, or you've got a niece or a nephew coming or something of that nature. All right. But just know that. And for whatever reason, this child is going to be very, very important in the family from a spiritual perspective. Okay. All right. Let's go to the tarot. What does Aquarius need to know from the tarot? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know from the tarot, Aquarius? What do you need to know from the tarot? Wow, Green Eye Devil. That's interesting. Aquarius, watch your spending. All right. Make sure that you are just not, wasting money on stupid shit. That's what came out. Aquarius, I see you taking a leap of faith with regard to business or job. Some of you, this might be self-employment. Some of you, you're adding a new area to whatever you do if you're already self-employed. All right. But I see a new start, and I feel like it's around something financial, something to do with you may have a job offer or something of that nature. And it's something that requires you to take a leap of faith in faith. But your intuition is leading you to this. And there is a stable longevity financially to this opportunity. I do see that. So definitely follow your intuition. Some of you are leaving a job to follow this path. It could be a new job, whatever. All right. I do get that. You're making a decision. Some of you it has to do with distance, travel, relocation. Some of you are just moving the hell on from a toxic work environment flat out. Let's get another message for Aquarius. Aquarius, I want you to quit dwelling on people that you feel like are missed opportunities that you blew it with. Make peace with that. Some people are lessons, some people are lifetimes. You cannot miss what is meant for you. Let me repeat that louder for the people in the back. If a person or a situation is meant for you, you can't miss it. So if you missed it, then guess what? There's something better that you don't know about yet. All right? All right. That's what I got, Aquarius. That's what I got. That's what I got. Somebody asked me to reread that card. Holding on to resentments. I tell you what, I will put it up where you can screenshot it. Holding on to resentments is like taking a shit in your own heart. Yeah, it's that gross and pointless. Let that shit go. Look up a loving kindness meditation on the internet and do it. Focusing on love is like taking a baby wipe to your heart. And I'll put this side up so that you can screenshot it. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. I don't think it's going to focus. Maybe it will. Maybe you can get it and blow it up. But there you go. All right. All right. Let's go to Pisces. Last but definitely not least. Yeah, it's more towards the beginning. I'm going to put timestamps after this is over too, MVP. So you can definitely go back and check it. All right, Pisces, where y'all at? Spicy, feisty Pisces. What's up? All right. Let me timestamp for Pisces. All right, Pisces, think of a yes or no question. Think of a yes or no question, Pisces. It's a yes. It is a yes. All right, Pisces, let's do a rebel deck. Let's do rebel deck for you, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's do a rebel deck for you. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, fuck fear. It will lie to your face. Sometimes you just got to do it scared. All right, Pisces, let's get another one. Stop texting. Stop talking. Stop texting. Stop stalking. Stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. All right. Let's pull you a spiritual AF card. No, I think Taurus got a no, green-eyed devil. I think, if I'm not mistaken. There was one early on. Pisces. You know, heads up, Pisces that struggle with codependency and people-pleasing. Heads up. Stop saying yes to things that you hate. We say yes to dumbass shit because we want to be cool, to take care of others, and because we think we need a reason to say no. You don't need a reason to say no. The people we say no to may never understand why we needed to say no in order to be true to ourselves, and that's okay. You don't even have to know why you said yes in the past and why you're saying no now. Don't get stuck in a process spiraling about it. If you're not into it, just stop saying yes and move the fuck on. All right. Let's pull a kipper for you. Pisces, what's going on with, are you getting a new home or are you fixing up your home? Are you purging your house, getting ready to move, or just making your place nicer, doing something, fixing it up? Right? What's up? Take care, and I. You high honors, you've got some recognition, some major accomplishment that you're making, Pisces. Major accomplishment, rite of passage. I love that. Let's go to the tarot. Let's go to the tarot. I think I got that deck on, if I'm not mistaken, on Amazon. All right, but it's called Spiritual AF, and it's just a cute little oracle deck. It's got a ton of cards in it, though. Look, it's got a lot of cards. See? Anyway, all right, Pisces, let's go to the tarot and see what you need to know from the tarot. Let's get a channeled message from the tarot for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hope that's sweet. Thank you for that, love. Here we go. Here we go, Pisces. Pisces, listen. I want you to get out of regret from the past. Okay? I want you to stop regretting the things that you wish you had done differently. Because by doing that, you're letting the past control your happiness now. You cannot change the decisions you made in the past. If you missed an opportunity, then it wasn't yours. You'll get the right one. I promise you, okay? You'll take action when you're supposed to take action, okay? You may never know the reason why something didn't happen or why, but you know what? Maybe you didn't take that leap of faith because you weren't supposed to, because the timing was off. You weren't ready. You weren't mature enough. There was lessons or wisdom you needed to have then that you'll have next time the opportunity crosses your path. Get out of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, all right? I want you to stop regretting things. You can't change your past. There ain't a damn thing you can do about it. And by sitting in regret, you are letting that past control you, and you are reliving memories that are actually causing your trauma wounds to be worse. Okay? So don't relive past memories that suck. That is not healthy, because your subconscious doesn't know the difference. And it is as if you are experiencing the heartbreak all over again. All right? That's what's up. Anything else for Pisces? Pisces, if somebody's not speaking to you, match their energy. If you got somebody that's in and out and unstable, they ain't for you. Stop waiting on that person. Stop waiting on that communication from that idiot that ghosted you or doesn't talk to you. They ain't worth your time. They're not. I want you to ask yourself why you're so hung up on somebody that's not communicating with you. Why? Don't you think you deserve better than that? Well, they're my twin flame. Is that what you think the divine has lined up for you? Somebody that's doing a half-assed job? Because if that's what you think you deserve, you need to do some work on yourself, okay? Because the divine would not agree with that. I can tell you that right now. No. I'm telling you what I know. I am predicting, oh my gosh, Pisces, your family is growing. Some of you guys, there is a pregnancy with you or someone around you, or a new addition to the family. All right? I do feel that way. Pisces, I got some of you guys relocating or traveling. Be careful around the people that you trust. You've got a frenemy, Pisces. You may be aware of it, you may not. All right? So be careful about who you open up to and who you trust. Not everybody that calls you friend is a real friend. So just be careful of that. All right? So I have all of that for you. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah. Well, go for the person that stands on business, Pisces, that knows what they want, male or female. Okay, no bullshit. All that bullshit, unstable, back and forth, unpredictable. Yeah, that's for the old Pisces. That ain't for you now. All right, that ain't for you now. All right. That being said, that's what's up. And if you missed it when I said it earlier, we've got mini reads tomorrow night. They're already available on my website. I haven't posted them anywhere, but they're available if you want to get on the list. Several of you already have. So at any rate, that's what's up. That's what's up. I hope y'all have had fun. I've had fun vibing with you guys. I hope that you guys will check out Patreon. There's a ton of spiritual videos over on Patreon on the Phoenix Rising level. All right, so definitely check that out. For those of you that have interest in spiritual ascension work, shadow work, astrology, and by the way, all of that can definitely go hand in hand, right? Oh gosh, Hope, I don't even read for that on personal readings. I won't. I don't read for pregnancy. Thank you for that, Green Eyed Devil. I appreciate that. Green Eyed Devil is active on Patreon. She'll leave me little notes and comments. I appreciate it. Other people do too. Laura does. There's several of y'all that do. Patreon is picking up. I've got like, hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all how many members are over there. It's like 200 and hang on, let me see how many members I've got on Patreon. Oh my God, $2.99? Holy shit, I didn't realize I had that many members over there. 299 members on Patreon. So definitely get into Patreon. I am loving, I'm telling you, I'm loving Patreon. And like, I will tell y'all, as you know, yeah, it's where I do like extended readings, and I also have a lot of spiritual content over there. There's two different levels of membership. There's next level where you get like extended tarot readings and stuff. And then there's Phoenix Rising where you get the tarot plus you get all the spiritual stuff, shadow work, astrology, ascension work, and all that stuff. The link for all that stuff is in the always below my description box. But what was I going to say? I totally lost my train of thought. I've been a creator on YouTube now for over 5 years, and I have a lot of experience in whenever glitchy things happen and you need help. And a lot of times it can be sorely lacking here. I'm just going to be very careful about the way I word things. I had my first glitchy thing that happened on Patreon a few days ago, right? And I emailed them. And I'm telling you, sometimes this one takes weeks and you never do get it resolved and fixed. But within 12 hours of me emailing, they had fixed it and everything was fine. And I got an email from them saying so, and they were right. It was fixed. And then I got a follow-up email asking me if I was happy with did my problem get resolved and was I happy? I was like, wait a minute. You mean you actually give a shit about helping creators? It was very refreshing compared to what I'm used to. So, and it's better here. It's this one is better than it used to be. It used to be horrible. It's a little better, but it's still very sorely lacking. But yeah, it's a much better platform. It's a much better platform. They're very, very user friendly, and I have found them to be pretty easy to figure out. It's pretty intuitive. It's pretty easy to use. So I like it. I like it. It's just very straightforward. Thank you for that, Green Eyed Devil. I do a lot of research. I do a lot of research, and I get a lot of stuff through gnosis, through meditation and downloads as well. But I do. I read a lot. I think it's the Gemini in me. I get curious. I go down rabbit holes with astrology and with, you know, Jungian psychology and the subconscious and emotional healing and trauma and all of that, right? Yeah, it's a whole different site. Thank you, Noah. Same to you. Yeah. And but I'm liking it. And you know, I've got lots of content on there about astrology, shadow work, stuff like that, right? So, at any rate, thank you. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. I really do. I love tarot too, though. It's very different. I mean, it's just very, very different. You know, tarot is fun because, you know, it's like using your intuition to solve a riddle. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it is. And, you know, I love tarot. And tarot is very deep. And the tarot deck, tarot is very tied to the spiritual journey, especially the major arcanas, right? Well, thank you, Hope. Yes. I love astrology. I love looking at people's charts. It's like I like guessing people's placements and then going and finding it out. Okay, so like, you know, people that are famous, whether it's, you know, celebrities or politicians or whatever, you love them or hate them, and you think, gosh, I wonder what makes them act that way. And you're like, I bet they have this in such a placement. And I like to do a little prediction and then go look up their chart, because a lot of celebrity charts you can find online. And I like doing that. And I like meeting people and guessing. Like the other day, I say the other day, about a couple of weeks ago, when I went and got my hair done, I got my hair cut and colored and all that kind of stuff. And I went to a new girl, and she was, I like, you know, she's great, by the way. I will go back to her, but like, and I liked her personality a lot. And she's really peppy. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I bet you she's an Aries. And I'm like, but how am I going to find a way to ask this girl her zodiac sign without seeming like a weirdo? And so we were chatting about whatever. And I was talking about being crazy. And I said, well, yeah, I'm just crazy because I'm a Gemini. And because I was hoping that that would make her volunteer her zodiac sign. And sure enough, she came back and she said, are you? She said, I'm an Aries. And I said, I really? And I'm like, I got you. You can't always, a lot of times you'll pick up their rising sign, though. A lot of times you'll pick that up, but she could be an Aries rising and sun, because she was very Aries, but she's got some Capricorn in there too, because she's very perfectionistic and very hard worker. Man, I mean, I'm telling you, that girl, she's fantastic. But I think you're right, Green Eyed Devil. Well, thank you, Hope. Thank you for that. My hair is actually kind of naturally frizzy, curly, but I flat iron it. Oh, wow. Erin, I hope you have fun. She might have a Capricorn Mars. I'm thinking she probably does, Green Eyed Devil. Something, or Mars in the 10th, you know, something that, yeah, she's amazing. She is awesome, awesome, awesome. But like, you know, she just really, really cares. I mean, it could be Virgo, but I feel like it's Capricorn. I felt Capricorn energy from her. Green Eyed Devil. Well, we don't want you going around looking like little orphan Annie. I used to get perms back in the day, but now I just flat iron my hair. I like it better straight. even though it's naturally just wild. Anyway, I have like such thick hair. It's a job to flat iron my hair. Like I usually will blow dry my hair and then rest after I blow dry it and then go back and flat iron it. What serum or shampoo do you use? Right now I'm using Olaplex, but I'm going to tell you, I can use the cheap shit. Now I have to use a good conditioner. I have to use a good conditioner, but I can use just Suave shampoo. But I do have to use a good conditioner because my hair soaks it up. But but right now I'm using Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. And I do like it. Yep, Olaplex. My daughter's on Olaplex as well, and it's doing really well with her hair. I put her picture on my community post yesterday or today. It depends, Green Eyed Devil. I've used them, but you've got straight hair ish. You're a redhead. Your mom uses Olaplex. Yeah. Um, but I've been pretty happy with it. I'm kind of thinking about changing over to a brand called Keratin Complex. Yeah, they are stepping up, Hope. I agree. But I don't know if any of you guys have heard of Keratin Complex, but I want to try that. I think that might be really good for my hair. Oh, Green Eyed Devil, are you talking about you're talking about my daughter? Green Eyed Devil, guess her moon sign. You might know better than a Brazilian blowout, not as harsh. You might know because you might have heard me say it, but guess her moon sign. They carry Olaplex at Ulta, but you can get it for less than that if you order it online at Walmart. I get it at Walmart. That's pretty good stuff. But I like what's Treseme's conditioner. It works well for me as well. I've used that a lot over the years. Oh, okay, Hope. No, she's a Libra rising. She's a Libra rising. And she's got a seventh house stellium, but that's not her moon. Thank you, Noah. Thank you for that. I know. Right. She's not a Gemini moon. She is an Aries moon. She is an Aries moon. And if you read up on Aries moons, she is an Aries moon. She is. But, with all those Venus vibes, that feistiness in that moon, you'd never see it. Hey, Allie. I know, Green Eyed Devil. I know. Isn't that crazy? And I did have a C-section, but it was like an emergency section. Yeah. Yep. Most assuredly. Um, in our synastry, because you know you can run a synastry on like mother daughter. Yeah, we did Gemini already, Allie, but you can catch the replay or you can rewind. We're just chit-chatting right now. But oh, you'll love this, Green-Eyed Devil. Our synastry, my Saturn is conjunct her Mars. Think about that for a little bit. Think about that. My moon ruler is conjunct her moon ruler. Plus, we're talking about Saturn and Mars. That's like the rebellious child and the overbearing parent. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Trust and believe. We have done a lot of work. You are welcome, Allie. Yeah. It's some crazy shit in our synastry. Yes, yes, Andrea. Very interesting, huh? I just love her though. She's the best thing ever. We're close now. We get along great, but we've had our moments. We've had our moments. That's for damn sure. Oh yeah, Green-Eyed Devil. We've had those. Oh my God. We've both come a long way. My main ruler, my chart ruler is Mercury because I'm a Gemini rising. Back, thank you. Thank you for that. But my chart is also very Saturnian as well. It's very heavily influenced by Saturn. There almost wasn't Green-Eyed Devil. There almost wasn't. There's been some dark days. There's been some dark days. So, but it's beautiful now. She is 20. She is 20. Me too, Green-Eyed Devil. And it's like, we almost didn't. She is a Taurus sun. And she is a Aries moon and a Libra rising. Your doggy was doing tricks. But she's an amazing human. And she's going to be a great doctor, I think. She wants to be a doctor. Probably cardiology. She likes the heart. You know, and that is true, but I have found that she can be that Libra energy, that seventh house stellium, that Libra rising, and that Aries, even the Aries moon gives her a little bit. She can be very stubborn, but she can be reasoned with, right? It's so funny though. She can be so Libran in a lot of ways. She's very Taurian in a lot of ways. She's very Libran in a lot of ways. She hates making decisions. She cannot choose a restaurant. She absolutely hates that. And her Taurus vibes, she is an absolute phenomenal cook. She can make up recipes and just cook. Amazing. She's a foodie. She's really, really good with that. She's great at creating amazing vibes in the home, in her space. She could be an interior decorator. She's very, very good at making things beautiful and comfortable in her home. So that's a very Taurian trait. as well. Oh, thank you. Um, I tell you, when she's an Aries, when she taps into her Aries moon is when she's doing anything competitive. Like if she's playing a board game or anything, oh, she gets real competitive then. It's like, oh, she's an Aries then. Yes, fabrics and textures and color. Yes, yes. Food textures are a big deal for her as well. If something has a wrong texture, you can forget it. Yes, cozy and warm. I think so too, Phoenix. I think so too. She has a Cancer midheaven, and that is, you know, they can sometimes go towards the medical field. So she's been wanting to be a doctor since she was in the 7th grade. But yeah, she's a great cook. She makes her own butter sometimes. She makes flavored butters. She makes her own bread. Oh my God, it's crazy. She is a force to be reckoned with. And it's funny because she's so steadfast. If she sets a goal, she'll get it. She'll make it happen. She can be so determined. You know, that's where the Taurus comes in with her. Oh yeah, green-eyed devil, definitely. She's a big foodie. She also likes organic food and stuff like, I mean, she will eat junk, but she likes organic food, things that are natural. She loves fruit. Um, I tell you, the future of healthcare is kind of wheat butter. She makes cinnamon butter too, that's really good. Oh wow, Phoenix, that's interesting. That is so cool. See, she is like she wants to have a garden, green-eyed devil. Isn't that crazy? Uncle Al, what are you doing? I'm just sitting here chit-chatting. I did an all signs, and now I'm just shooting the shit, Uncle Al. How you doing? We were talking about my Taurus daughter. Speaking of Tauruses, CJ, how you been? I missed you. But you know, I have a Taurus stellium. Jupiter, Mars, and Mercury in Taurus. I'm staying out of the way. Oh, Uncle L, how you been? I don't know what possessed me to go live, but I was in there vibing in the I had got, I had done some uploads earlier today. I had done Virgo and Libra, and I, did some personal readings, and then I was tired, so I took a little nap, got up, ate, did this, that, and the other, and I was just sitting in the den, and I thought, I think I want to go live. So I was like, okay. So I did. Green-eyed devil, you are not kidding. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's true. And it's in the 12th house. So they never see it coming. They never see it coming. You were sleepy, dozed off. Now you can't go back to sleep. I hate it when I wake up and I can't go back to sleep like that. I wake up during the night a lot though. I think my dog wakes me up. Yeah, it just is what it is, right? Exactly. It's 1 o'clock. It's 1:01. But no, I just wanted to get on here and just do a random all signs and also chit chat at the same time and just whatever. Just whatever. But anyway, there I go yawning. Oh, thank you, Noah. Yeah, it was nice. I enjoyed this. Thank you, Athena. How are you doing? My dog is hilarious. He sleeps on his back with his legs all out, like just, just straight out, right? He snores. He has dreams and he'll bark in his sleep, or not bark, but just he'll be like, "Mm, mm," like that. Oh yeah, that's my little bestie. Baxter's my little bestie. It's 2 a.m. in Florida. You must be on the in the eastern part of Florida, which most of it is on Eastern time in Florida. Baxter Burt twice if you're in Milwaukee. That's what I think of it. You're right, Uncle L. They do know a lot more than we realize. You're from Arkansas. Okay. I love that, Michelle. Thank you. Yeah, I think he feels comfy and safe, and that's why he does that. Oh, Andrea, yes, astrology does apply to pets. Like I've just seen it. He's a Gemini with a Pisces moon, my dog, and he acts more like a Pisces than he does a Gemini. He's more Piscean than he is a Gemini all day. But he is his birthday is the day before mine, but clearly not the same year. He just turned a year old this past May. Gemini cats are hilarious. Oh my God, they are so funny. Mischievous. It is sometimes, well, when mine gets to, whimpering in his sleep, I'll kind of touch him and say, "Hey, Baxter, it's all right, son. It's all right, son." Oh, I know where Daytona. I've been to Daytona before. I think all cats are Gemini's, Uncle L. And all Geminis are cats. I mean, what more is a Gemini thing than the cat that sits there? The cat sitting there and knocking stuff off the table and looking at you like, "What you gonna do about it?" I mean, that's like a classic Gemini move, right? I want to keep CJ. That's funny. Oh, I love that, Hope. I love that. Oh gosh, yes. Well, mine has a docked tail, but yeah, they will do that sometimes. Oh, you're talking about cats? Yeah, yeah, they will. And then the dog that I had that I lost most recently, she was a Scorpio and she was very scorpionic. I swear to God, she could stare you down. She had that Pluto thing, right? Oh, I love Dobermans. They are so sleek and so smart. The chill cat is a Taurus. Wow. So I have had horses, dogs, cats, goats, rabbits, squirrels, chickens, ferrets. Oh, that's hilarious. He warms up blankets for him now, and the cat watches TV. Baxter watches TV. Yeah, Dobermans are amazing. Cats will weaken a man's resolve with all the cuteness. I know, they're so sweet. Hey, Emma. Cats are amazing. I love people say, "Are you a dog person or a cat person?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am both." I love them. I love them both. I love cats and dogs. Hey, Kathy. Oh, wow. My dad did not like cats. He liked dogs, but he didn't like cats. I like both. I love horses. Take care, Andrea. I miss having horses, but it's a big responsibility. Coons, that's funny. Hope. Um, but I love horses. They're very. You can learn so much from horses. You don't have to commit too long to. That's such a saggy thing. You don't have to commit too long. Oh, that's so sweet, Uncle Lil. I love that. It is. It is a Sagittarius thing. That's funny. But I love my animals. I love my pets. I've had some great animals over the years, and I have just been very blessed. Perry Mason. Oh, the cat slept with you though. My dog sleeps with me. I love that. I can't sleep without my dog in the bed with me. It just is what it is. I tell you, I miss Carolina though. Carolina used to snuggle up to me. She would like, Baxter is, I mean, he's sweet and but he doesn't, he'll come snuggle, but when he goes to sleep, he doesn't snuggle. He's next to me, but he's not like up against me. But Carolina, my little Scorpio dog, she was like a growth. It was like she was like up under me. I swear to God, it's like, Carolina, can you please move over? Yeah, you just get used to them. But I miss her. I miss her a lot. Yes, very attached. Hey, sick man, what's up? I hope I said your name right. I saw you earlier in Kimmy's. Scotty is sleeping beside my daughter. Oh, yeah, I love animals. Daughter has a goldfish. This thing was neglected and oh, it wouldn't. I'm sorry, that's funny, green-eyed devil. You had the immortal goldfish, or she did. He killed himself. Oh, poor goldfish. Baxter has a palette in here for when he horrible B movies on Tubi. Oh, that's freaking sad, Uncle Lil. You know what I've been watching, Uncle Lil? I'm on Discovery. I have the Discovery thing, and it's only like $5.99 a month. And Discovery is where you get all those true crime documentaries, and I'm ridiculous. Like I'm a real true crime junkie, and I watch all that stuff. It's ridiculous. And like I'll watch serial killer stuff, and I'll just go right to sleep. It don't bother me a bit. I'm like, I ain't scared. I used to get scared when I was younger, but like now I don't get scared anymore. I think I'm at a place in life where if anybody came in to break in to get me, it's like, well, yeah, I had a good run. And whatever, I had a good run. Just make it quick, if you don't mind. Oh, me too. I've heard about that podcast, but I just watch the documentaries and stuff. Um, just to see how bad they are. That's crazy, Uncle Lil. Hey, AC, I did do Capricorn already. You can rewind or you can catch it after the fact. I'll get timestamps up. See, I know. Right before bed, it's great. Just the genre. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Just the genre. I don't know. I'm watching. There's one on Discovery right now that is called Evil Lives Here or whatever. And oh, it's good. It's all these different episodes about people that grew up with people that turned out to be, psychopaths and shit like that. I'm so sick. Moon in the eighth, people. Moon in the eighth house. I can't help it. I love the dark shit. It's where I'm comfortable. It's a full-on adventure. I don't ever remember my dreams, but when I do, they're always significant. And I've had the same dream almost 3 nights in a row about the same person. And it's insane because it doesn't make any sense to me. But I kind of think, I don't know, I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. I can't figure out why I'm having this person hit my dreams. A superhero or a werewolf. I'll tell you what, whoever well, I know who it is. No, I ain't saying nothing. No. Shut up. Yeah, I won't go down that rabbit trail too much. Heather Elvis that got kidnapped. Oh my gosh. Fighting evildoers. Oh my gosh. Why am I dreaming about that person? That is so weird. I really, and this is what's crazy. Whenever I've never had the same dream 3 times in a row. that I remembered distinctly. But I'll have a dream once, and if I remember it, it's significant. But I've had that dream, and here's what's crazy, Uncle L. Like, this person supposedly has no interest in me, which I was fine with. I'm like, okay, that's chill, that's cool. It's strange though. I mean, I was at peace with that. I was fine with that. It's like we never really were in a relationship or anything. It was like, okay, whatever. Could be, CJ. Could be. I think this person and I do have some sort of a soul connection. And, it doesn't necessarily mean romance, we have soul connections to a lot of people, but I know we have like a soul bond, this person and I, but I mean, for him to hit my dreams 3 nights in a row, like, what the actual fuck? I don't. Well, let's just say they don't have any interest in a relationship with me and leave it at that. I hope. There's attraction there. I know there is, and that's cool. I'm fine. I don't care. By all appearances, we're friends on social media. Green Eye Devil, this person and I, we're friends on social media. And by all appearances, he's doing great. By all appearances, he is doing great. It's just, I cannot figure it out. I'm like, why in the hell are you hitting my dreams? You shit bird. So, I mean, that's true. Appearances are appearances. I mean, he knows where I'm at. Hope. When you're psychically sensitive, you'll pick up on people reminiscing on you. This is the thing. He likes my vibe a lot, but my vibe scares the shit out of him. Let's just leave it at that. And I know that. I know that. And so that's what's up. Because you can't hide from me. Yeah, he is. He's terrified of me. And that's okay. I was fine with that. I was like, oh, okay. I get it. I get it. That's cool. I wondered, I don't know, Derek, maybe. And hey, Derek, by the way, how are you? Good to see you. There's one more chapter, maybe not romance, but the story isn't it? Could be. Could be. I mean, there's definitely, there's been a lot of spiritual significance to that connection with him, as far as, if that makes sense. He is very spiritual, but like, I think I haunt his mind. I do. I do think I haunt him. And I don't mean to. I mean, I'm completely fine with just being friends. That's fine, you know. But I do believe I haunt his mind. I know he spies on me. He watches my channel. And I've actually caught him before. Um, well, I think I haunt him because I can see him. And he's not a bad person, but he doesn't like to be seen, if you know what I mean. He's not a bad person at all. Mm, you know, it's kind of funny, Uncle L. I'm watching him. We've been friends for a long time, he and I. And yes, he can't. He can't feed me the BS. And he can't play mind games with me. And he's very good with mind games, but it doesn't work with me because I can see through it. And I just fuck with him right back when he starts his bullshit. But I have watched Uncle L, back to what you were saying. I have watched him go through 4 or 5 relationships with people over the years, right? And it's the same thing. He subconsciously chooses shallow people and then can't, and then gets sick of it because they're shallow. And the reason he chooses shallow people is because they're easy, because they can't see him and they don't have that deep psychic connection with him. So, and right now he is going through it, another one, and I'm watching it crumble, and I know it's coming, and I'm like, man, okay, I'm watching this one crumble. He's a little bit somewhat narcissistic. I mean, I won't say he's completely narcissistic. Oh, really? Are you pulling cards, Uncle L? Did you pull that, or you just kind of it popped in your mind? Hey, Danko Jones, how are you? You pulled some answers, yeah. Okay, Green Eye Devil, stop calling me the hell out. You pulled it. Oh, wow. Okay, so he's doing as well as he usually is. Does that make sense? He's doing as he always does, Green Eyed Devil, I guess let's just say. He's not doing anything any differently than he normally does. And because he's going about things in the same way, he's getting the same result. Again with this one. I'm like, okay. No, he gonna have to come toward me though. Yeah, he's thinking about me because this every time he has one that starts to go south, I will see it coming before he does. And and then he'll go through the breakup and then he'll be in touch with me. And we'll talk, and then he'll go find some shallow person and whatever. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. But yeah, it's like He wants a deep connection, but he's afraid of it. No, he's not a Virgo. Green-eyed devil, I think you're right. I think you're right. But I'll be honest, the last time that, and I don't hate him, but like the last time that he and I talked, um, not a Sag. The last time he and I talked, um, the way that he handled himself with me, he kind of blew at that time. And I don't think I would entertain it. And I'm very attracted to him. He's got a lot of positive traits. Very attracted to him, and he is a lot of fun to talk to and very interesting and very spiritual. But I kind of think that, and I would be friends with him if he reached out to me. I would talk to him. I mean, I don't have any hard feelings toward him, but I think that I think he blew it on that one. It would take a lot. Hey, Perfect Dark, how are you? Not a Leo. I can't believe nobody's actually guessed the sign. But the way he handled himself with me pissed me off so much. But I refused to block him because I'm not going to let him know it bothered me that much. Uncle L knows me. That's it. That's it, Uncle L. I've never dated an Aquarius before. I've dated a few Libras. I've dated a Gemini, a Taurus a time or two, an Aries a time or two, a Cancer. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yep, Scorpio. Yep. Yes, my nemesis, the hot stove that I can't stop touching, the sign that I never need to mess with. I can deal with some. It just kind of depends. They can be emotionally manipulative though, if they're low vibrational. Green-eyed devil. They really can. But I don't know. Probably my favorite of the water signs would be Scorpio. But I like, all of them. I've got friends that are Pisces and Cancers. I've never dated a Pisces, but I've got a Pisces friend or two. And Aries, I can be friends with Aries. I've dated them. I don't want to date them again. I can be friends with Libras. I don't want to date them again. I don't think I could date an Aquarius. And usually Aquarians and Geminis get along well. The Aquarius women that I know, I love to death. I know, right? Green-eyed Dev's like, fuck that shit. They're too crazy. You were married to a Pisces. I don't recommend it as a Taurus. Yeah, that's pretty watery for a Taurus. That's pretty watery. I can imagine that was challenging. Green-eyed devil. For me, it's the Aries and the it's the cardinal signs. It's the Aries and the Cancers and the Libras. It's like, oh my God, y'all are crazy, right? I like the fixed signs. They say fixed signs are stubborn, and yeah, they can be. They can be, and they are different from us mutables. But I get the way that they think. It makes sense. And you can kind of follow their logic and the way that they make decisions and the way that they do their life, right? It makes sense. They don't make immediate fix ons, they don't make immediate decisions, right? They marinate on things for a while. But when they do make a decision, that's it. Where and so that makes sense to me. It's totally different than mutables, but I get it. There is a logic to the way that they do life. And there is a logic to it. You can get from point A to point B and understand the way that a fixed sign does life. Mutables, you can understand that. They change their mind, they make an immediate decision before they have all the information. And then as they get more information, they change their mind because things are different. And I get that. It's a little crazy, but I get it, right? Cardinals, you never fucking know. They say that fixed signs are stubborn. Baby, fixed signs, stubbornness don't touch cardinals. No. You want to talk about some stubborn motherfuckers, them cardinals, man. I'm saying what I'm saying. Those motherfuckers can just be insane. And they say that Libras are peaceful, but I'm telling you, the Libra men that I dated, they were some of the most antagonistic, fight picking, angry motherfuckers you've ever in your life met, right? The Cardinals are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Now, in fairness, I have not dated a Capricorn before, so I have to exclude them from that. But yes, stubborn with bad temper. Yes, exactly. They can be messy. They can be messy. And they will ghost your ass in a heartbeat, but they always come back. That's another thing about the Libras, though. Or at least the ones that I've dealt with. They get mad at you, but they'll come back. They always come back. The Libras always come back to me, even when I'm sick of them. I'm like, go, I don't want you back, boy. Go sit down somewhere. I don't know what it is though. The Libras that I date, they always come back around. They get mad at me and then they come back and they like, it's like, go sit down. I don't want you here no more. Capricorn, they're freaks. I do like that. That's funny. Libras are freaks. You ain't lying. They are. They are freaks in the sheets. You ain't lying. Hey, Virgo mantra. Oh, wow, Hope. Wow. Libras always come back. They're people pleasers. They don't want nobody to know yeah, but I know. I know the truth about them folks. They are nutty as they crazy. I mean, that part of Libra is fun to date. But dealing with them outside of that is just That's true, green eyed devil. You ain't lying. They absolutely do. Yes. They were like Christian Grey. Oh, God. I agree, Alma. Thank you, Free Spirit. Moon in the eighth house. Need I say more? That's funny, April. You know, it's crazy though, because like I have a lot of Libra females that follow me on my channel. They are amazing people. Like I love them, you know, and I've got some Libra friends like in real life, like that are girls that are amazing. I love them. The Aries women that I'm friends with, like they rock. I like that. It's just that devil dick. That devil dick, right? Mm-mm-mm. Like 50 Shades. Or Mars in the eighth, green-eyed devil. What you really want, green-eyed devil, is Mars conjunct Jupiter in the eighth house. Oh, that's funny, Uncle L. Mars conjunct Jupiter in the eighth. Think on that for a little bit. Size 12 shoes, if you get my drift. Zimbabwe. Mm-mm-mm. Digmatized. Yeah, that's what it would be, Hope. Digmatized. Mm-mm-mm. I'll tell you what, though. Mars conjunct Jupiter. Boy, I bet they'd have an explosive temper, too, though. Woo! That would be some intense energy. That would be some intensity right there. Can you imagine? Green-eyed devil. Oh, yeah. I definitely know what you're saying. Mm-mm-mm. That's funny, though. Mm-mm-mm. You've been a tyrant lately. That's unusual for you, CJ. Green-eyed devil. You are a freaky freak. Yep. I'm just watching the chat. I'm just eating my popcorn, watching the chat. Mm-mm-mm. I need my air. See, me too. Me too. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I will it's 141 here. Oh gosh. Okay, CJ, I will. Yeah. Like don't do that. That's just yeah, don't. But there you go. Yeah, it is. It's kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. Anyhow. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna get out of here. Um, I got a long day tomorrow, probably. But I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna probably do like a real all signs tomorrow afternoon, like a real one, like a more serious one. You know what I mean? Like my normal kind. But Derek, you're right. I can't. I mean, it's like it is what it is, right? All right, guys. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.